Welcome to all of our viewers tonight in the surrounding area, viewing our game on MyNet Channel 18, and of course to those of you tuned to our video stream via Western's athletic homepage at www.wou.wolves, that's one word.com, WOU-wolves.com, and to the viewers that we have in the great state of Alaska who are tuned in to watch their Seawolves tonight. A very special welcome also to them. Seawolves are in their gold uniforms with green numerals and trim. Immediate jumper from the wing is not good by Gill. Robinson claims the rebound, Casey Robinson, and gets it out to Drew Walker. In this series, Alaska Anchorage a dominating 13, not dominating, they're very close, 13-12 edge, leading only by one game. Shot from the corner, not good by Robinson. But Western can't get a rebound, and it's put back up and in by Brandon Walker, and UAA leads 2-0. Here's the ball lost out of bounds, and it's off Terrence Glenn and out of bounds. In the last meeting, Anchorage beat Western Oregon up in Anchorage on January 20th. That was a very good game until about midway through the second half, and then Casey Robinson started hitting threes, and once he did, the game was over, and UAA went on and posted a 79-59 victory. That was Robinson with the ball there just for a moment. Now this is Gill outside at the point. Western Oregon in its zone, its 1-3-1 zone. Gill on top, Walker penetrating, corner to Casey Robinson, and out for a corner jumper by Walker. It's going to be way over the basket, not good. A tip, not good. And a rebound finally taken down by the Wolves as Freelander hurries to forecourt. To the corner to Wheadon for an open three that is perfect. First basket of the night for Blair Wheadon. He scored 16 up in Anchorage in the first meeting of the two teams. 16 points, 3 assists, couple rebounds, couple of steals, and had a good solid game. Pass goes down on the post area to Robinson. They reverse it out to Gill. Tried to bank one. Very difficult angle from the wing and missed it. Rebounded by the Wolves, and we go the other way. Long in forecourt. We played 2 minutes, and it's 3-2. Western Oregon on top by 1. Western Oregon coming off a very good game here Thursday night. Had a great first half against Fairbanks, led by 21. Nice jump hook down on the baseline by Colton Nelson. The Wolves finally won the game 87-70, settling for a 17-point victory. They had a huge first half, led 52-31 at halftime in that game. And that, in essence, was the end of that. Pass deflected out of bounds inside by the Wolves and will be played in by the Seawolves with 17 on the shot clock. We played 2.5 minutes, and the Wolves lead by 3, 5-2. Final home game of the season. It would be senior night, but there are no seniors for Western Oregon. Great pass to Rohde inside of the basket. Taylor Rohde, who goes on to lay it in. My partner this afternoon, Robin Andrea, and I agreed they should honor us, and but that's not going to happen. No seniors on this Western Oregon team. Everybody will be back next year. It's a great junior class. Another three by Wheadon from the corner. So back-to-back threes by Wheadon, and Western leads by 4, 8-4, as Drew Robinson brings the ball to forecourt. Lob it to the near side now to Gill. Backs off on the dribble, dogged by Long. Working against the zone, corner to Robinson. This is where he shot him up at the Anchorage. Missed that one, not good, back rim. He had a bundle of those up at Anchorage. Rohde went up and got fouled. Rohde claimed the offensive rebound. Foul on Terrence Glenn, his first. And Rohde to the free throw line where he is a 74% free thrower. This is a good shooting team, 48% from the field, 72.5% at the line. They average just a shade over 75 points a game. Rohde hits the free throw. Coming off a loss is Alaska Anchorage to St. Martin's on Thursday night, 60-54. And one of the problems is that Rohde only got to play 20 minutes. He got in foul trouble in the game and only scored 7 points. He hits both free throws here, off to a good start with 4 early points. 8-6 our score, Western Oregon by 2, 16:38 left to go in the first half. Far side goes Wheadon, now to Long, spinning around a high post Screen by Nelson, who leans in and shoots. In and out, rimming the basket, tough roll. Rebound by Rhodey. Quickly to forecourt. Dribble drive by Robinson. Pass off Rhodey, I think, and out of bounds. No, they're going to give it to Alaska Anchorage, and Coach Stanger very upset down to our right. With that, let's mention the officials. They are Aaron Starkovich, Al Leonard, and John Mateo. Here comes the pass outside to Robinson, or Walker. Gill. Now to Brandon Walker. Dribble drive to the baseline, turned away, and back outside. 10 on the shot clock. We go into the 16-minute mark left in the first half. Jumper straight on is too strong, not good. And again, Western Oregon can't get the rebound as Casey Robinson came out to get it. His pass deflected in the lane, but Rhodey gets it, and no harm. Corner, jumper, too strong. Another offensive rebound. Boy, Alaska Anchorage piling up offensive rebounds, and here's the score. Here's the benefit they get from it as Mario Gill lays it in. Tied at 8. And rebounding the difference to get UAA back from that 8-4 deficit. Wheaton, nice running one-hander. Coach Stanger wanted to get a timeout, but nobody heard him. And so Alaska Anchorage on the attack. 10-8 Wolves. Robinson lost it, got it back. He was jammed up inside. Here's a pass knocked down. Nice job. Wheaton volleyballed it off to the corner and goes over to pick it up. So a turnover created by fine junior guard, all-star guard on this team, Blair Wheadon. Wolves lead by 2. We've played 5 minutes, 14:55 left to go, first half. Glenn has it down low left, turning, gives to D'Angelo Davis, who just came in, the freshman from Beaverton. Long, nice pass to Nelson, head fake, and then foul from behind by Rhodey. Good passing that time by the Wolves to set it up, and that'll get Nelson on the line. Here's our first official timeout of the evening coming up. We mentioned that Anchorage coming off a close loss at St. Martin's on Thursday night. They got beat 60-54. Mario Gill scored 16 and also had 6 rebounds. There's our score right now, 10-8 Western Oregon. But he didn't get any help. Nobody else was in double figures, and the team shot a very poor 37%. Not close to what has been their average on the year. They were 20 of 54 from the field for 37%, so way down. We mentioned that Rhodey played only the 20 minutes. Casey Robinson, a usual top scorer or high scorer for them, had 8 points on only 2 of 9 from the field. The point guard, Drew Robinson, was 0 for 7 from the field. Shooting guard, Brandon Walker, 3 of 10 from the field. So it's pretty easy to tell why Alaska Anchorage got beat in that game on Thursday night. Well, if you want to look good and feel great, Monmouth Fitness is the answer. They have all the tools for you to accomplish just that. Monmouth Fitness, located on Main Street, a proud supporter of Western Oregon University. Be sure to stop by and check out the classes and workout options available at Monmouth Fitness. Scores from the Pac-10 today. One great game that went right to the wire in Tucson. Battle between number 1 and number 3, Arizona and Washington, and Arizona held on to win the game by 1 at home, 87-86. Nelson at the free throw line for Western Oregon and knocks down the first free throw for his 3rd point. Oregon blitzed Oregon State in the Civil War, 82-63. Arizona State beat Washington State 71-69 in the other games. Nelson's back rim on that free throw, and USC and Stanford will complete the round of games with a 7:30 start tonight of the Pac-10. Lonnie Ridgway in for the first time at the guard spot for Alaska Anchorage. Here's a dribble drive by Foster. No, it's Hearn, who just came in off the bench. Misses on the drive shot. Hearn is a 6'6 junior from Anchorage. Western Oregon ball. Wheaton, bingo, another 3. 3 threes, 11 early points, and a 14-8 lead for the home team, the Wolves, as we approach the 14-minute mark left to go in the first half, and Blair Wheadon has had the hot hand to start the game. Steve White in to play the point, a 6-foot junior from Manly, Australia. He's number 14. Number of different players in there now It's Liam Gibkus in for the first time up front. And now it comes to White. And he traveled with the ball. Ridgeway. Travis Thompson in. It's a whole new 5 in there for Alaska Anchorage after the last timeout. Travis Thompson, 6'1" freshman from Anchorage. Ridgeway, 6'3" junior, Anchorage. Philip Hearn, 6'6", junior, also Anchorage. Gibkus, 6'10", sophomore. He's from Australia. And Steve White, who I didn't mention, also from Australia, from 6' junior from Manly, Australia. Western Oregon with the ball, 13:28 in the half. They lead 14-8. Here's Long on a drive to the baseline. Pull up, shot an air ball. Boy, he really short-armed that one. And it goes out of bounds. Knocked out by the Seawolves, so Western Oregon will play it in. They want to double check on the shot clock here with 13:21 left to go in the half. Coach Stanger up, signifying a play. Out of bounds play. Get it to Wheadon. Now low to Glenn. Terrence trying to back his way down, and they're going to call traveling, but he got fouled. That's right. Stanger, Coach Stanger, arguing about the foul, or about the play. It could have been called a foul. It also could have been called maybe a jump, but probably travel is the one thing they should not have called on the play. As it turns out, ball was knocked out of bounds here. And we'll go to Alaska Anchorage. With a hand on the ball, they could call jump and then alternate possession, or it appeared there was contact also maybe. It could have been called a foul. At any rate, it's Alaska Anchorage ball, and they'll inbound down to the left on the screen. Lonnie Ridgeway to do that. 13:05 left to go in the half to Thompson. Bobble it, got it back, shovel it up. Not good, going to be short. Glenn tips the rebound over to Long. Western ball. Long to forecourt with a left-hand dribble to the corner. Here's Wheadon again. Bingo again. Wow. Red hot and rolling. 14 for Wheadon and a 17-8 lead thanks to his hot shooting from the outside. Here's a shot, not good. Rebounded up and in. Right at the goal. Nice job by Philip Hearn to get to the basket that time and lay it up and in. Jumper by Davis might have been fouled. Ball was partially deflected to the Seawolves, and a dribble drive, and that's traveling. Steve White got out of control and winds up traveling. 3-4 substitutions come in. It's like a subway drill here. You guys off the bus, you guys on. Western Oregon 17-10, 12:25 left to go in the opening half. Freelander brings the ball to forecourt for the Wolves. Glad you're with us on this Saturday night. Our final telecast of the season, maybe. The two Western Oregon teams will open the playoffs on the road. It is possible that they could get a playoff game, but they would have to win their opening game in the playoffs and then hope that the top seed or a higher seed in the same bracket that they're in loses. That would be the only chance that they would have at playing back at home in the playoffs. Seawolves with the ball in the near court. We'll get changes. Nelson will be back in, and Chris White will come in for the first time. Zach Davis in for the first time. Here's a pass to the post, and they're going to... Oh, wow. They call a foul. Zach Davis over the back. Freelander got in front, intercepted the ball. It was going to go the other way, and then the foul was called on Anchorage. So we got a timeout with 11:39 left to go in the first half, and Western Oregon off to a good start and leading 17-10. Western Oregon excited to announce the 25th athletic auction held Saturday, May 7th at the Salem Conference Center. All money raised at this event will go directly to academic or athletic scholarships. Join us as we celebrate 25 years of athletic and academic success. For more information, visit the website www.woulwolves.com. Let's mention the men's track and field team won their 4th straight indoor championship in Idaho today. Among the individual winners, Kyle Long in the long jump, Jason Slowey in the shot put, Chris Reed in the mile, Matt Schreiers in the weight throw. And then in the women's division, Seattle Pacific won it for the 9th straight time. Western Oregon finished 4th among the women. In baseball, Western Oregon beat Lewis and Clark State 5-2. Cam Nobles pitched 6 innings, 1 run, 4 hits. Aaron Hedrick went 1 for 3 at the plate, drove in 2 and scored a run, and it's a good win for Western coming off a loss yesterday against Linfield. Welcome, Kyle Bruce. Nice to see you, buddy.
Oh, my goodness, Daryl. I could not be more embarrassed.
Don't be embarrassed.
I swear to...
You thought it was...
You know what?
Did you think it was at 7:30?
Yes,
yeah,
I did.
I thought that might be the case. Well,
I could not be more embarrassed.
Don't worry.
I'm so sorry.
Don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. As long as you're okay, that's by far the most important thing. Here's a shot by Robinson from the corner. That's going to be an air ball way over the basket. Not good, but an offensive rebound. And what? We got a clock situation here. They're going to have to set the clock, the shot clock. They're going to have to reset that, and there will be Alaska Anchorage ball out of bounds. 11:25 left to go in the half. 17-10. Western leading by 7. Inbound at the goal. Rhodey lays it up and in. It got fouled. He got pushed. Boy, that brings back memories of what we saw too often in the last 2 women's basketball games, where the opponent would inbound the ball underneath the basket, and they'd wind up laying it in. Somebody did not check Rhodey. You saw that a lot, didn't you, the last couple of days?
That's one of the worst things when you play zone as an out-of-bounds defense and you give up a layup, and one there as well.
Free throw not good, but they get an offensive rebound. Anchorage down 5. They were down 7, and now they have another offensive possession, a chance to get closer. Gill dribbling out front. Gill and White and Walker the guards. Walker on good rotation hits the 3.
5-point possession for Anchorage there with a layup and the 3 off the extra possession.
Really nice movement of the ball that time against the zone defense. Walker had the open shot and he converted. 17-15. Down to a 2-point game. Here's a Chris White with a turn jumper, not good. And rebound by Alaska Anchorage. 10:45 left to go in the first half. Gill, White, play catch. Gill out to the wing against Freelander. Swing the ball to the near side to Brandon Walker. Just hit the 3 to Robinson. Good job of moving the ball here by Anchorage. Another open shot, and Walker hits again.
That was incredible penetration by Steve White and finding the shooter in the corner. You don't like that if you're Coach Stenger.
So UAA comes from a 7-point deficit down at 17-10 and now leads in the game 18-17. Very good ball movement, creating good shots and then hitting those shots. Freelander, nice head fake, and then steps into the shot and missed it badly, wildly. And Rhodey rebounds. Make it Casey Robinson rebounded down to the goal. Oh, Rhodey missed it right at the basket. Wolves ball, we're under the 10-minute mark with 9:40 left to go in the opening half. Wheaton, Freelander, Nelson, and now to Wheaton. Blair has almost all of the points for Western Oregon. Nelson has 3 points. Wheaton has all the rest, 14 to be exact. Screen from Nelson. They give it to him as they left him alone. Head fake and give it back to Wheaton. 7 on the shot clock, 5 on the shot clock. Wheaton going to have to force one from way out and hit another one. Wow,
that was incredible luck by Blair there.
5 threes with the shot clock running out. They were getting nothing done on offense at all. And Wheaton does a nice job. He's been red hot from outside. Nice shot by Gill.
Back and forth affair.
Boy, a lot of Alaska fans, to their credit, a lot of Anchorage fans down here. I remember last year when the women came down that I was impressed. We got a 30-second timeout here. I was impressed by how many fans came down from Anchorage. And then we've got, let's see, we've got at least one Portland player, Mario Gill.
Yeah,
is out of Wilson High School, and so he's attracted people, I'm sure, down from Portland, too, for the game. 21-20, Alaska Anchorage leading by what? Tonight's telecast presented by PT Northwest as you look at the Western Oregon Huddle. PT Northwest is a recognized leader in physical rehabilitation since 1977, and their staff wants to help restore your active lifestyle. PT Northwest has a number of locations in the Willamette Valley, including here in Monmouth on Main Street. Again, repeating in the women's game this afternoon. Montana State Billings a winner over Western Oregon 65-57. Western Oregon had one, correct me on this, Kyle, one field goal in about the last 10 plus minutes.
Yeah, Riley Peterson jumper at 10:57 was our last field goal. Yep, 0 for 13.
Boy, here's a foul. Good penetration there by Freelander to draw the foul, and Jordan will be on the line to shoot two. So Western just went stone cold from the field, and as a result gave up an 8-point lead and wound up losing the game by 8 to MSU Billings. Big win for them. They go up to undisputed 4th place in the women's standings with that victory. Got another final I'll get to you in a moment. Here as Freelander tees it up, and the free throws back rim not good. Western Washington's number 1 ranked women beat Fairbanks tonight 68-44. Playing in the second half, it's Anchorage 46, Simon Fraser 34. These are women's scores. Halftime, Northwest Nazarene 30 and Central Washington 26. One surprise in the men. Freelander's free throw good, 1 of 2. MSU Billings at home tonight is leading Seattle Pacific at halftime by 16. Now Billings is 3-12 in league play. Seattle Pacific is 10-5 and in 3rd place in the league. So we'll see what happens with that, but an upset brewing there with MSU Billings leading by 16. Maybe it's going to be a big day for Billings all around with their women having won here earlier in the afternoon. Robinson to the pass to the near side to Brandon Walker. Gives it up to Philip Hearn. Seawolves trying to attack the zone. 8 on the shot clock. Walker pull-up jump. Pretty shot. Nice arch on that and hit the bottom.
Yeah, he has a nice looking stroke. He made a couple threes earlier. He's talented shooter.
10 points. Walker hits double figures and UAA's up 2. Here's a nice give and go feed to Glenn, and they're going to call it offense and no basket. Too bad.
Nice read by the same gentleman who just hit a jumper, Mr. Walker. Great defensive play.
Got in there, got established position. Terrence had no chance to do anything. He had just turned and was going up in the air for the shot, and there's the defender, and so he couldn't do anything but land on him as it turned out. Early stats in this game with Kyle.
Western Oregon shooting above 50% from the field. They're 7 of 13 and 5 of 6 from long range. Alaska Anchorage is 9 of 22, 41%. They've made 3 of their 10 threes. Anchorage has 15 boards. Western Oregon only has 6. 9 of Anchorage's rebounds have been offensive, which leads to 13 second chance points for Anchorage, just 0 for Western Oregon. Leaders at this point, Blair Wheadon has 17, 5 of 5 from long range. Only 3 Wolves have scored. Colton Nelson has 3 points and Jordan Freelander has 1. And Brandon Walker leads Anchorage with 10 points on 4 of 6 shooting.
Well, if you're looking for a great way to spend an afternoon, come to Red Hawk Winery. Their tasting room is open every day, year-round from 11 to 5. Enjoy wine tasting, take in the breathtaking view of the valley, or picnic in the park. Red Hawk Winery, a proud supporter of Western Oregon University. Wheaton with 17, and Brandon Walker with 10 to lead Alaska Anchorage. Those are the 2 leading scorers in this game. Day of upsets again in Division I college basketball. Number 2, Texas lost to Nebraska 70-67. Number 4, Pittsburgh lost to St. John's 60-58. And number 8, Notre Dame lost to West Virginia 72-58. Boy, it is a scramble. The top teams in Division I, there's just absolutely no telling who is going to be the overall number 1 seed going into the tournament, because everybody's lost in the last 2 weeks now.
Very true.
And Pittsburgh, who some consider maybe a number 1 seed, lost today. Kansas, Texas, Ohio State had all lost earlier, and Duke lost a couple of weeks ago to St. John's. Jumper, Walker, fall-away style, not good. Rebound out to Kyle Long. 23-21, UAA by 2. Veal almost travels into forecourt. That's Jamal Veal, 6'5" junior from Folsom, California, in for the first time. Chris White playing inside with Nelson, although Nelson's out of the top of the key right now. Long with the dribble. They got Wheaton out for a rest right now, so Long, Freelander are the guards, along with Veal. And Freelander travels or off-armed? Off-arm, says the official. First on Freelander. I didn't see it, but I didn't have a very good angle either. Coach Daniels saying, what? What did he do? 23-21 UAA, 6:48 left in the half. Halftime, we have a special halftime tape, which Information Director Danny Barnes will interview track and field star Kyle Larson, who's part of that great distance medley relay team that has set records for Western Oregon. Shot not good, knocked out of bounds by the home team, Western Oregon. So Alaska Anchorage will get the ball out of bounds, and Walker will do that side court away from us. This is Robinson to return to Walker. Get the ball to the post, not loose, and then saved in bounds and off Freelander. Nice job by Rhodey, who was falling out of bounds, to save it back in and off the Western Oregon guard Freelander. So UAA gets the ball back with 6:22 left to go, leading by 2, 23-21. Gill out between the circles. This is Walker, double team for the moment. Corner Robinson, 3. Not good, left it off the rim, and rebound Western Oregon. Veal to forecourt with a pass to Long. Behind to Veal to shoot a 3 straight on. Too hard, rebound Nelson. Way out to Freelander, and they'll reset the offense as we go under 6 minutes in the half, and Wheadon will be back in the game at the next dead ball situation. Long spinning off a curl, lost the ball, and here's a 3-on-1 break the other way. Pull-up jumper by Robinson, banked too hard, not good. Gets his own rebound, though, and brings it on out to Hearn. This is Walker with the ball. Far side to Robinson. Corner to Gill. Walker open. Bang! He hit another one.
He's a nice-looking player.
That's 13 for Walker in the game, and UAA leads by 5, 26-21. Long curling by around the screen to Freelander, dribble down. Lost the ball, had the ball deflected and went into the net from the bottom of the net up. Too bad that wasn't the opposite end. We might have gotten a basket out of it. Out of bounds, turnover, and UAA with the ball. Western Oregon started quickly, led by 17-8, and since that time have scored 4 points. This is very similar to what we saw with the women's game this afternoon, when the home team just goes dead in the water on offense. Robinson, swing the ball to Walker. Got Travis Thompson, a young freshman, playing out of the point now. He's number 11 with Robinson. Robinson with the ball right now. Backs off. Corner to Hearn. Pass down low, knocked loose by Nelson. Good job by Colton to get over there. And Kyle Long up with the ball. 4:40 left till halftime. Western Oregon needs to score. White gets pushed down by Hearn from behind. And the officials say, yeah, we better call that one. He just pushed him down. Here comes Zach Davis back in. 6'9" junior from Folsom, California, to give Nelson a rest, as Colton was getting a little tired. So they'll take him out. Wheadon also is back in there now with 4:36 and a half. Looking, lob the ball to Davis. Wheadon cuts by, and they're going to get a holding foul here on Travis Thompson, who is trying to deny Wheadon going around the screen.
And if I were Travis Thompson, I'd be denying that too, with what Blair's done so far.
Start all over again. Wheadon inbounding. That's sort of Long in the corner, out to the wing. 26-21, Seawolves by 5. Long, dribble drive, diagonally into the lane. Head fake, but can't shoot. Good job, good help defense there by the Seawolves. Chris White backs down, go to the goal. Count of it goes. Rolled off on him, not good. He got fouled up in the air by Thompson. And will go to the line to shoot 2 on Thompson's second foul. And Alaska Anchorage's 5th team foul. White is a 6'4" junior out of Birmingham, 34 of 55 at the line this year for 62%. On the way and good with number 1, he is shooting 2. Western as a team 8th in field goal percentage in the league, 7th in 3-point field goal percentage, and 9th in free throwing. So shooting numbers way down compared to the others in this league. White hits 1 of 2, and UAA with the rebound now and the ball and a 4-point lead. Pass almost back into backcourt, but Robinson saves it. That was Kyle Fossman, number 24, who's in the game for the first time. Rohde's left alone, but missed with a shot. And White with a rebound to Wheadon. Western trying to run, but Alaska Anchorage is back. Hand the ball to Veal, and to White, and to Long. Coach yelling out a set as Long penetrates between a couple of Seawolves, missed the shot. The long rebound, though, goes to Veal. And Jamal Veal brings it out. New shot clock, 4-point game, 26-22. Anchorage leading with 3:30 left to go in the first half. Wheadon starts around the screen. They knock Davis flat, no call. A three is good. Good thing there wasn't any call, because we'll take the three from Veal. 26-25, so Western fights back in it, down by 1. Davis goes to the middle of the zone. Now Zach. They got Wheadon playing down on the baseline of the 1-3-1. Here's penetration. No, great penetration. Here comes a foul as Walker came flying down the lane. Zach tried to get over there and take the charge, but he was a little bit late, the officials say, and he'll get the foul, which will be his first. So, second personal on Zach, 6th-team foul on Western. Timeout, 3:04 in the half. And some shooting numbers with UAA leading by 1, 26-25. Kyle?
Western Oregon shooting 50% from the field, 8 of 16. Blair Wheadon has made 6 of those shots. 3-point field goals, Western is 6 of 8. Blair's made 5 of those. Alaska Anchorage just 36%, 10 of 28. 4 of 13 from long range, 30%. Leading scorers at this stage of this game. Blair Wheadon still with 17. Brandon Walker has upped his point total to 13. And Alaska Anchorage still dominating on the boards, Daryl.
GNAC player of the week for the men is Chris Scott out of Central Washington. 5'7" guard from Las Vegas, Nevada. Sparked a Central defense that had a 45-5 advantage in points off turnovers and a +17 takeaway advantage in home wins over Seattle Pacific and Montana State Billings. They have a really nice team. They lost a tough game at Western Washington on Wednesday night. There's the Western huddle. Down to our right. Central Washington 13-2 in the standings. Western now a clear second at 11-4. And then Anchorage playing here tonight, and Seattle Pacific are tied at 10-5. Anchorage, if they could win here tonight, and the score on the Seattle Pacific game holds up, they're losing by 16 at halftime. Anchorage could be a clear third, dropping Seattle Pacific to 4th. We'll see how that works out, as the free throw is not good by Walker. It's about the only thing he's done wrong in shooting the ball. He has 3 threes in this game, and he missed both of them, and Rohde's going to get a foul, I think. Rohde got the rebound, but I think he pushed off to do it. He did. So Rohde will get his second. He got in big foul trouble Thursday night, and that was one of the main reasons that Alaska Anchorage lost to St. Martin 60-54. He played 20 minutes only and scored, I believe it was 7 points. 7 points, 4 rebounds in 20 minutes. Those are numbers way down for him. Long missed the shot, and boy, Wyatt really went up high to get the rebound and got knocked down, and there's a foul coming on Anchorage, which is going to be their 7th team foul, and it's going to be the 3rd personal foul for the freshman Travis Thompson. So good job by White, and a strong rebound by Chris White.
That was nice. It was a nice, strong rebound. When you get rebounds like that, something's bound to happen, whether it's a foul or put back.
On the way with a free throw and down. 2 of 3 at the line tonight, 62% on the year. They'll get Thompson out of there with the 3 fouls and bring back the starter, Drew Robinson, 6'2" senior out of Lehigh, Utah. Good close-up look there at White as he bounces the ball. And the free throw on the way and back rim. Same thing he did the first time at 1 of 2. Jump hook, good. Nelson got the offensive rebound, and Colton stuck it in for his 5th point. And Western takes the lead, back at 28-26.
It's nice to see Colton make a shot like that.
Nice job, you bet. Colton's back into playing the middle of the zone. Here's Walker open from the wing. Uh-oh.
He's thinking this is a shooting drill.
He is his death. Yeah, he thinks he's playing horse. Just give me the ball. I found my spot. He has 4 threes. He has 16 points. And UAA leads by 1. Wheadon matches. Wow. Is he having a half? 20 for Wheadon, 6 threes. 6 of 6, I think.
Yep, 6 of 6.
31-29. So the scoring heating up here in this game. Western Oregon on top by 2 with 1:52 left in the half. Walker. Boston, corner jump. Not good by Gill. Nelson rebound. Good grab by Colton. Outlet to Long. Forecourt, 2 on 4, so he should hold up. Gives to White down low. Nice muscling to the basket. And banks it in.
Chris White's had a nice game.
Really nice job off the bench. You're right. That's 7 points off the bench for White. He has really helped. Here's the ball knocked loose and stolen. Long out of backcourt. Going to penetrate. Got fouled. Couldn't get the shot up over the rim, but a nice job going to the basket by Kyle Long. And he'll shoot 2 here with 1:18 left in the half. Kyle, flip the screen over there, Kyle, would you? And we'll see if Long has got a field goal attempt. Has he shot
Long?
the ball?
Yeah, he's 0 for 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
He has not scored in the game. He'll be at the line here to shoot 2. Blair Wheadon with 20 points on 7 of 8 from the field, including 6 of 6 from 3-point range. He is some player, some shooter tonight, but he's not just a shooter. He's a really good player. White comes out for rest. Boy, he did a really nice job. Long for one more, 34-29 as Western leads again by 5. Boy, the momentum has really switched around in this game various times. Long missed second free throw, and UAA is going to use a timeout. Here's the standings as we play tonight. Central 13-2, Western 11-4. They're 1-2. Then Anchorage at 10-5, tied with Seattle Pacific, and Western a notch back at 8-7 and in 5th place. There is a mathematical chance that Western could get to 4th place. They would have to win this game, which would send Anchorage to its 6th loss. Western has 7. So, you know, anything could happen. Still 2 road games next week, Kyle.
Any time in this conference, you don't know what. It's so unpredictable what's going to happen. The talent is so across the board. Billings, even Seattle, they went tonight. So, you know, nothing's out of the picture for Western Oregon at this point.
You want to look good and feel great, Monmouth Fitness has all the tools for you to accomplish just that. Monmouth Fitness, located on Main Street, is a proud supporter of Western Oregon University. Be sure to stop by and check out the classes and workout options available at Monmouth Fitness. 34-29. 1:11 to go till halftime. Kyle Larson, track and field at medley distance relay. Member of that medley distance relay team will be our halftime guest on tape tonight. Boy, a big day for the men in the championships. Here's a traveling coming down the lane. That was a good penetrating drive by Robinson, but he kind of hesitated and dragged the pivot foot on the way through. And so take away the basket, turnover, and back to Western Oregon. If you missed it, the men's track and field team won their 4th straight GNAC championship indoor today up in Idaho. Long jump, perfect from the corner by Veal.
And Western Oregon shooting the lights out from behind the arc tonight, 8 of 11.
Jamal Veal, 37-29 with 33 seconds left to go in the half. Here's Rody. Oh, did he get whacked? Oh, want to check all the body parts. He went up in the air to shoot it, and about 5 white shirts decked him.
And those, to me, are the kinds of fouls you want to see down there in hopes that the kid doesn't get hurt. But if you're don't give up a layup.
That's what the coaches say all the time. Don't let him get the ball above the waist and up into shooting motion so he can get the ball up on the glass. Make him earn it at the free throw line. Rody hits free throw number 1. That is his 7th point. White into 1 is the set that Western Oregon's going to run. Kyle and I, of course, have no clue what that means, but we'll pass it along. 28 seconds till halftime. 37-30 the score. 7-point game. Second free throw by Rody is good again. So Rody hits a pair. He has 8. He has 4 of 5 at the line. And they'll get Gipkus, a big guy, back in. A bigger guy. Rody's pretty big. Gibcus is 6'10", sophomore from Australia. 37-31. Now Western could go for the last shot here if they can hold on to the ball, not turn it over. Wheadon with 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Still dribbling. Defender falls down. Pass near side. Long three. Nope, going to be off the rim. Rebound follow. Oh, Nelson almost got a follow tip right at the basket, but not quite, and that'll get us to halftime. Minette TV showing our game via Community Access Channel 18 tonight. They've showed all of our games throughout the season, women and men, and we want to thank all of the great people over at Minette for doing that. One of the fine sponsors for our telecasts. First possession to Western Oregon as we start the second half. They run Wheadon off a screen, gets to the goal, lays it in, and got fouled. Nice play, wasn't it, Kyle?
And you wonder if he'll make the free throw, if they'll count that as a three-pointer. Yeah, it was a great play. Great screens there.
Great screens out high, ran Wheadon around the screen, got him the ball, and he just took the ball hard to the basket and laid it up and in.
I like that Blair's letting the game come to him and not forcing it, even though he's hot, obviously.
23 now for Wheadon as he completes the old-fashioned three-point play, and Western has a 40-31 lead to start the second half, a 9-point advantage. They led early once by 9. That was 17-8. Robinson, Gill, here's a holding. Glenn got caught off to the side that time and grabbed, and Terrence will get his second foul, first team foul of the half. Just underway with the second half. Darrell Lonnie with Kyle Bruce, our producer-director Rebecca Murphy. We're happy you're with us on this Saturday night for the final home game of the season. Shot not good. Rhodey rebounds it in and got fouled. They let Rhodey get inside position on the weak side of the formation that time, away from where the ball was shot. And the rebound came right down to him, and he just stuck it back in for his 10th point and drew the foul in the process. Free throw is on the way and not good, and it's off Glenn, and Alaska Anchorage gets another offensive rebound. They had a bunch in the first half. Here's the shot rolling off. Rhodey got it at the goal again and laid it in again.
Wow.
And somebody's going to have to start screening him out.
Yeah.
We got big problems.
Doing his best Blake Poole impersonation.
There's trouble in River City, and his name is Rhodey. 40-36, the lead goes to 4 as Western Oregon plays soft on defense, and Long turns the ball over. He passed the ball right into Brandon Walker, who just snatched it away from him, and they go the other way. 5-point game, UAA fighting back. Here's a shot blocked out of bounds, another foul. Rhodey on the way to the hoop again, got fouled again. Pretty obvious what UAA strategy is going to be here in the second half. Yep. That is, quit throwing the ball around to the perimeter and get it inside.
Yeah, they took a lot of threes in the first and had moderate to mediocre success, just 5 of 15. So yeah, they need to go where the money is made inside.
Nelson's foul was his 3rd. Rhodey with a free throw, good to make it 40-36. And the 9-point lead's going to be 3 in a second, and is 3 right now. So Rhodey hits both free throws. He has 14. 6-0 run by Alaska Anchorage, and Western's lead sinks away again at 40-37. Freelander on the far side holding the ball. Now to Wheadon. Round to screen to the near side. Lob the ball to the post to Glenn. Terrence hasn't had the ball a lot inside. Spin, go to the basket, lays it up, probably got fouled. Not good, tip, not good. Out of bounds, off UAA.
And it looked to me like they might have missed a goaltend there. Alaska Anchorage, one of their players had the finger in the net there. To me, that's what it looked like.
And anytime you do that, hit the net at all, it's an automatic goaltend if the ball is up on the cylinder. And we're going to get a holding foul before the ball even ever comes inbounds.
Goal number 1.
Robinson will get the foul. Is that 3? I think so. So both the guards, Robinson and Thompson, each have 3 in the foul department. So Steve White will come back in for Robinson now. 18-19 left to go in the game. Western 40 and Alaska Anchorage 37. Ready to go as Freelander will inbound. You get it to Wheadon in the corner, catch and shoot. That was a 2, not good. Missed by over the basket. Nelson with an offensive rebound. And here's Freelander into a shot that rolls off, not good. And now Western can't make a shot. So UAA can get within 1 with a basket now as they trail 40-37. Gill, low to Rhodey. Here he goes to the basket. Missed a shot, got it back, lays it in. He's just killing Western inside. 16, 8 points for Rhodey in 2+ minutes. 2+ minutes. He'll score 40 at this rate. Glenn got fouled, no call, but he lays it up and in anyway. Terrence did not score in the first half, although I don't think he had very many shots. Maybe a couple, and that was it. Laid that in to make it 42-39. Aaron shot, but UAA with an offensive rebound with Walker there. Underneath, great pass, great look inside. They missed the layup, and then they get the tip. And UAA is killing Western Oregon inside. And Coach Stenger realizes that, and they're going to talk about it with a 30-second timeout. 42-41, Western Oregon, and UAA is blistering. Every basket here in the second half has been right at the goal. Rhodey has 3 field goals, a couple of free throws, Gill a field goal, and everything has taken place right at the goal.
4 for 7 in the second half for Anchorage, and already 4 offensive rebounds in 3 minutes. So they're crashing the glass. They must have had a nice halftime chat about rebounding.
How many offensive rebounds did Anchorage have first half?
11. They're up to 15 now.
15. See, that's way too many. For a game, that's way too many.
Yeah.
And we have 17 minutes to go in this game. 15, my goodness. Attention all ladies looking for a good place to get a workout in. Look no further than Monmouth Fitness, located on Main Street with their new women's only section. It's the perfect place to get a workout in. Be sure to stop by Monmouth Fitness for more details. Talk to Tony. Tony will help you out. Women's game this afternoon, very disappointing day for the Western Oregon women, who led by 8 midway through, with about 11 minutes to go in the game, midway through the second half, and then lost to MSU Billings 65-57 was the final. They outscored, MSU Billings outscored Western by 16 in the last 11 minutes of the game to win it. So a disappointing weekend. Western Oregon could have won both the games they played. They were right there with Seattle Pacific with 4 minutes to go Thursday night, lost that. Then same situation today. Nice turnaround jumper by Glenn, posting low. And Terrence gets his 4th point all this half. 44-41, Western by 3. Robinson deep in the left corner with Glenn out to cover him. They don't want to give him that open shot from that corner. Steve White. Low, nice pass inside to a cutting Mario Gill.
Incredible pass.
Lays it in. 8th point for Gill. Freelander spins, goes to the glass, lost control of the ball, goes down. We got a foul coming here on UAA. It'll be on Walker. Walker tried to step in and draw a charge, gets the foul. 44-43 Western, 16:30 left to go. Freelander will inbound the ball right of the goal. Hand the ball to Freelander. Coach Stenger, an official, having a conversation right in front of me. Long with the ball to Freelander. Back up. Jump is perfect by Freelander. That is Jordan Freelander's first field goal of the night, and it gives the Wolves a 3-point lead at 46-43. Robinson, Rhodey, and Zach Davis tackled him out of bounds. 2nd down and 7, gain of 3.
Quite a physical game inside.
Boy, it is indeed physical inside. He tried to spin around Zach. Zach says, "You're not going around me, even if I have to foul you." And he did. UAA with the ball. 3-point game. Down the lane, Gill again. Got fouled, going for the shot. And will be on the line to shoot 2. Mario Gill, who's, by the way, a tremendous free throw shooter at 82%. The point guard Drew Robinson, who's at 78%, lead the team in free throwing. So it's 46-43 Western as we get a timeout here, a media timeout with 15:59 left to go. But it'll be free throw time down at the other end for Alaska Anchorage when we come back. Rhodey has 16, Gill with 10. Walker had, what did we say he had? 11, 13?
Walker has 16.
16.
Well, in the first half. He has 16 still.
All points in the first half, right. Not sure he has like maybe one shot this half, and that's about it. Very, very few opportunities. In the last 5 games, Alaska Anchorage has dropped 3 of the 5. They lost at Seattle Pacific, won at home to Montana State Billings, lost to Western Washington in a wild shootout at home, 106-102, then beat Simon Fraser, and then Thursday night, as we told you, lost to St. Martin's, 60-54. In that game, the point guard, Drew Robinson, had 0 points in 31 minutes. Taylor Rhodey had 7 points in 20 minutes and fouled out, and Casey Robinson had only 8 points. So it's pretty easy to see why UAA lost on Thursday, and they shot only 36%. Doing better than that tonight, and doing much better at getting the ball inside against Western Oregon's interior defense. That's how St. Martin's beat up on Western Oregon here last Saturday night, a week ago tonight. Blake Poole dominating inside. Their big guys took over and kind of won the game for them. And Anchorage is trying to duplicate that. Gill's free throw good, his 11th point. He's 3rd in three-point field goal percentage in the league, and also a very good free thrower. Second shot, duplicates right down. He has 10, and Western's lead sinks to 1 as Wheadon with a pass to Davis. Boy, if he'd have caught it, he would have had a lay, and now he gets it. Now he goes to the goal. Boy, it looked like he got fouled by Rhodey. Reverse layup, and he did get fouled. I think he got fouled about 3 times in that sequence, yeah. Kyle.
That's pick your foul there.
Yeah. And the bench was helping him out, helping the officials to make that call. Second personal on Rhodey. Zach Davis will shoot 2. Good strong effort going to the rebound for Zach Davis. And he hits free throw number 1. By the way, Zach was 0 for 6 for the season at the line until that free throw. So that's his first successful free throw. And it took until February 19th. Now, as I say that, of course, he misses the second. And it goes out of bounds.
Yeah. Such is the curse of the announcer.
It is. And we had that happen this afternoon. Had a big laugh about it. Robin Andrea was bragging about one of the MSU Billings players who never misses free throws. Here's a jumper on the side. Not good. Nice rebound. Zach Davis. Good job. Never misses a free throw. It was going on and on and on. Puts up the free throw and it clanged off to the left. And we both just broke up.
Could have used some more of those.
And so Robin says, I planned that, Daryl. I planned that. We're going to get a holding foul here on White as Wheadon went to the dribble. And White trying to stay with him will pick up his first foul. Let's look at the team fouls now. Anchorage goes to 5 team fouls. Western with 4 team fouls. D'Angelo Davis, the 6-foot freshman from Beaverton, inbounds the ball just down to her right and throws it right to Alaska Anchorage. There's a nice freshman pass. And Wheadon is going to get called for an intentional foul. He reached around and grabbed. Wheadon argues his case that, listen, I was just trying to knock the ball loose is all I was doing, but the officials call intentional, and that's 2 shots and the ball.
Now,
and you could credit this to D'Angelo Davis, the freshman.
Oh, very much so.
Now, Wheadon gets the foul and all that, trying to cover the thing and prevent the breakaway layup, but that was a horrible inbounds pass. Free throw not good by White. One more coming up. This is Steve White looking for his first points, and he doesn't have it as he misses both. But now it'll be out of bounds to UAA. They trail by 2, 47-45. You know, that was an iffy call because Blair Wheadon did reach around him, but didn't tackle him. The guy didn't go down or anything like that. And you could argue he was trying to knock the ball away. If you're going for the ball, a lot of times the officials will give you the benefit of the doubt. If you don't go for the ball, then absolutely they call a intentional foul. So it was a little bit iffy. You could call it either way. Pass to the post, not a good one, but Glenn gets it, goes to the basket, reverse layup. Oh, he missed a reverse, too bad. Dribbled his way through traffic at the goal to get a good shot and then missed it. 47-45, Wolves by 2. 14:50 left to go. White, Walker, deep range, 3 is down. 19 for Brandon Walker, and UAA has the lead back by 1 at 48-47. Walker is a very good outside shooter, averages 13.2 points, 4 rebounds, 76% free thrower. Boy, Glenn can't make a basket tonight. Drives to the basket and lays it up and rolls it across the rim, and not good.
And Alaska Anchorage is taking a risk having Taylor Rohde guard Terrence Glenn. As you see right there, he went right by him, but got lucky with the miss.
Long shot, not good. Long rebound, so UAA gets the ball back. They lead by 1 as we come to the 14-minute mark left to go in the game. 48-47. Steve White, Walker, open 3, got it and got fouled by Glenn. So 22 for Walker, and UAA is just flat out playing Western Oregon in this sequence. Lead by 4, and they could make it 5. Nelson checks back in, White comes back in, Glenn's gonna get a rest. Terrence can't make a shot tonight.
That's Terrence's 4th foul.
That really hurts. He's gonna have to be out of there for a while. But we still have 13:57 left to go. And 4 fouls. Zach Davis gave him some good minutes. He'll come out as Nelson replaces him. Free throw bounces short. And the rebound bounces off White's shoulder to the corner where Wheadon picked it up. Blair's going to have to get hot again for Western Oregon, it looks like, because they're really struggling to score. Wheadon around the string, cuts, goes all the way to the hoop, lays it in, got fouled. Just like on cue, right? Yep. Oh, go get him, Blair.
This has become a anything you can do, I can do better game between Blair and Brandon. And that's not, I don't not have a problem with that.
No. 25 for Wheadon for the night, and will be on the line to try to convert his second three-point play, old-fashioned three-point play, with 13:43 left to go. Free throw, ooh, he short-armed it, not good. Foul, White, over the back. Very obvious call. And that's 16 fouls on Western Oregon. So each team now with 16 fouls. Oh, but 17 fouls. They're going to take a walk down to the other end.
That's tough.
Let's repeat now that Wheadon was 6 of 6 from three-point range in the first half. Has not had an attempt here in the second half. His next attempt could tie the GNAC record. 7 consecutive three-point made field goals. So free throws for Casey Robinson. Casey Robinson, who just lit up Western the first time, has not scored tonight. That's just amazing. He has now as he hits the free throw for his first point. In the first meeting, he had 22 points and 9 rebounds. And tonight he has 1 point. Oh, what a difference a day makes. He duplicates. Robinson for 2, 53-49, UAA by 4. Could be a damaging loss for Western Oregon with 2 very tough road games on the horizon. They don't pull this one out tonight. They'll put themselves in trouble in terms of their standing in the league. Davis, corner Veal, shot was blocked. Rebound, White gets it, goes to the goal and lays it in.
Great second effort by Chris White. You're going to need a lot of that to match Alaska Anchorage's physicality on the boards.
That's White's 9th point, so he's close to double figures. 53-51, UAA again by 2 with 13 minutes to go. We played 7 in the second half. Here's a long jumper, Walker. Oh my.
You might have to find him a little bit sooner.
Be a nice idea to maybe guard him a little, you know? 25 now for Walker. Holding foul as Nelson. Oh, too bad because Wheadon just hit a 3 at the end of it, didn't he? And that would have tied the record. Oh. Nelson was coming this way with the ball to Wheadon, and he followed through as the whistle was blowing. And of course, the shot doesn't count. Nelson will go to the free throw line and shoot 1 and 1. If Blair misses, when he does eventually get up a three-point shot, we're going to remember this one. Nelson for 1 and 1, 56-51. UAA by 5. thanks to Mr. Brandon Walker, who has been red hot from three-point range, and Western Oregon, quite frankly, has done a poor job in guarding him in the second half. Walker has 6 threes, and Wheadon has 6 threes in the game. Nelson hits 1, that's all. Second shot not good, and Long batted it all the way back out, so Western will get another possession. Freelander with the dribble around the screen, cuts to the near side, go to the hoop all the way, missed wildly with a shot. Did he get fouled? I don't know. It was by 4, and Casey Robinson's shot is short. Nelson a rebound. Wheadon hurries to forecourt. Far side to Nelson on top with a set shot.
That was a big shot. Big confidence builder as well.
It is, yep, absolutely. Good point. 9 in the game for Nelson, 56-55. UAA by 1. We played 8 minutes in the second half. 11:55 now left to go. Bomb from the corner, not going to get there this time by Walker. Rebound foul. I think that's Wheadon inside against Matt Peterson. And Western is over the limit, so it's going to be a 1-on-1 when we come out of this timeout for MSU Billies. So timeout, 11:48 left to go. We'll have Kyle check on stats here in just a second. One last time, I want to salute everybody on press row for the season. Our television producer director, of course, is Rebecca Murphy. Sports information director, Danny Barnes. Statistics kept by Justin Walker and Shane Van Meter. Shane's the guy that gets us our scores all the time throughout the season. Thanks to him for that. Stephanie Albrecht on the shot clock. Kirsty Nett on the scorebook. Grant Bueller on the scoreboard. Michael Filing and Ty Brock are the PA announcers. Good job by all of them, and thanks to all of them. There's our score, UAA 56, Western Oregon 55. And with some statistics, here's Kyle.
Western Oregon 19 of 41 from the field, 7 of 17 in the second half. Alaska Anchorage now shooting 41%, 19 of 46, thanks to 8 of 16 in the second half, 50%. Second chance points, Daryl, Alaska Anchorage 25, Western Oregon 9.
Ooh.
Let's see here, Alaska Anchorage has 17 offensive rebounds, 6 have come in the second half. Casey Robinson has 5 offensive rebounds, and Taylor Rohde has 4 offensive rebounds. They are crashing the glass like crazy tonight.
They've done a really nice job. 25 second chance points. Wow, that's huge. Huge number. 56-55. UAA. Matt Peterson, who didn't play in the first half, 6'7" junior from Yakima, is on the line to shoot 1-1 and missed it off the back rim, and the rebound is tapped all the way out and out of bounds. Tapped out by Western Oregon. Freelander is up at about the 7th row where he was trying to chase the ball down. And it'll be Seawolves' ball in forecourt after Western Oregon knocked it out of bounds on the miss. So another possession for the gold-clad Seawolves. White, corner, jumper, not good. Gill missed it, return, Walker, good. So you keep giving them second chance.
Exactly. The second effort is what's hurting Western right now.
Just killing them. Offensive rebound, second chance points. 11 in the half now for Walker scoring. 27 in the game. And UAA's back up by 3, 58-55. Wheadon lobbed the ball out to Nelson. Open 3 to Ty. Bingo. Yeah, he can hit that shot. We've seen it all year. That's his 12th point. Tied at 58 on Colton's 3 with 11 minutes left to go in a good game. White dribble drive to the corner to Robinson for a 3. Looks short. It's over and off. Rebound Nelson. Good job by Colton. Robinson's had that shot open at times, but hasn't been able to make it tonight like he did up in Anchorage. Wheadon. Freelander. Holy cow, there's a collision. It's a train wreck at the free throw line as they're trying to set a screen. and the guys are trying to get through the screen, and Matt Peterson with the foul. Looked like a collision of a couple of trains. A whole bunch of people got banged around on that one. Wheaton's going to shoot the free throws, but I'm not so sure if Nelson didn't get the heavier lick out of it. 10:44 to go, tied at 58. Western 8-7 in the league, trying to improve to 9-7 tonight. They're 13-12 overall. Last home game of the season as Wheadon rolls the free throw in. Blair is 2 of 3 at the line tonight, 81% on the season. 5th in scoring, 7th in assists, 1st in steals, 6th in free throw percentage in the GNAC. And he hits number 2. So 27 points for Wheadon. Boy, he and Walker have put on some offensive show tonight. 60-58, and Western gets the lead back at 2. We've gone back and forth. There's been all kinds of momentum shifts in this game. Drew Robinson back in to play the point. Pass down low to the basket. Peterson blocked by Wheadon. Nice play. And the fans got a charge out of that. Freelander throws the ball away. Oh, he had White wide open and threw it too hard and behind him and out of bounds. Slow down. Oh. Yeah. Slow down. Made good penetration inside, then stop and make the play. Didn't do it, and it winds up being a turnover. Walker circling. Robinson. 10 minutes left to go, 60-58. Fans behind us chanting for defense. Walker not going to get there this time, but an offensive rebound as they let Casey Robinson sneak inside that time and a putback to tie the game at 60. 9:40. Oh, boy. UAA's big people. 9:45 left. Wheadon, long. Screen from Nelson. Starts around it, gets double team. Nelson corner. Shot, nope, it's going to be short. Rebound long. Out of bounds, finally, to nobody. And it's, they're going to give it to... They're going to give it to UAA. I didn't get a great look, but boy, the bench was really upset with the call.
Yeah. At first I thought they were upset because they had called a foul. But no, it just looks like they're going to give possession to Anchorage.
Nelson comes out for rest. Colton's getting a little weary. Nice job, though. And Zach Davis, who gave him good minutes in the 2 stints that he's had, is back in there. We're tied at 60. 9:20 left to go. Obviously, either team can win. No trend here. Here's a bad pass inside by Robinson. Tried to sneak it inside to Rhodey and had it knocked loose. Wheadon to forecourt, lob it down low to White to the goal. Got rejected at the basket by Rhodey. Oh, good defensive play by UAA. They swing the ball to the far side. Here's Walker. Missed it too strong. Gets his own rebound. There's nobody there. Goes to the goal and got fouled. Got to get a rebound. Yeah. Can't get a rebound, gonna lose the game. Just about as simple as that. Sometimes this game gets really simple. You either have to make some shots, or in this particular case, you have to get some rebounds.
Because Alaska Anchorage is playing right into Western's hands. More than 50% of the Seawolves shots have been threes, which is what Western wants to do, and they just can't get the rebounds.
That's exactly right. That's what they want them to do. Earlier, they were going inside and killing them with Rhodey inside. They've kind of gotten away from that and shooting the ball outside. But Western can't get any rebounds. Walker hit the free throw, 61-60, UAA back in the lead. That's 28 for Walker now as he stands at the line. He averages 13.2. And make it 29, and players go down. Rhodey and Zach Davis, everybody okay. 30-second timeout here for Alaska Anchorage. They lead by 2, 62-60. Well, let's look at the scoreboard. Here's the GNAC men's scoreboard. The big upset of the day is in. MSU Billings, winners of only 3 league games, get Seattle Pacific at home tonight by 12, 68-56. Seattle Pacific was 3rd in the league, 10-5 record, and got beat. Halftime, Western Washington 31, Northwest Nazarene 28. GNAC Women's Finals, Western beat Fairbanks 68-44. Anchorage a winner at Simon Fraser 55-36. And Northwest Nazarene at home, as expected, beat Central Washington 70-55. Baseball today, Western Oregon won at Lewis and Clark State, playing 4 games over in that tournament at Lewiston, winner by the score of 5-2. Wheadon got locked up in a double team and threw the ball away. So that's costly. UAA gets the ball back, and they lead by 2 with 8:34 left to go. Stop and go dribble by Robinson. Gives to Gill and to Robinson. Gill, Robinson, Walker starting guards on the perimeter. Pass inside. Jumper is going to be off.
That's
but a foul on Glenn. Terrence just came back into the game and fouled. And he's gone. Probably the most non-productive game of the year, as it turned out. Turns out, he scores only, look over your shoulder, 4 points on 2 of 5 from the field, 1 rebound, 2 assists. Those will be his worst numbers in any individual game this season.
And that's a risky decision by Coach Stenger, considering the tightness of the game from an officiating standpoint and how close they've called. Western Oregon's been whistled for 17, pardon me, and Anchorage has 16, so they're calling the fouls, and that's a tough risk.
Coach Stenger asking for an explanation of what he did as Robinson hits the free throw. 5th point, 63-60 UAA. They're 10-5 in the league, trying to improve to 11-5 tonight and get 2 free throws from Robinson, who was very quiet up until about a couple of minutes ago. He had no points. Now he has 6. 64-60. Just over 8 minutes to go, and Wheadon is fouled as Rhodey jumped out to double team and fouled him, and that'll be 3. Drew Robinson, Taylor Rhodey, Travis Thompson, each with 3 fouls now for UAA. And all the shots from here on, this is going to be a 1-and-1. It's a 9th team foul, but from here on, all fouls will be 2-shot variety because both teams will be in the double bonus. Coach Stenger making a point to one of the officials in front of us as Wheadon looks for his 28th point on the line at shooting 1-and-1. Western needs these free throws. They're struggling to score here. Blair hits it for his 28th point. He's 4 of 5 at the line. Just a terrific player, 6'2" junior out of Junction City. One more on the way. Got it. 2-point game. 29 for Wheadon and 29 for Brandon Walker. Isn't that something? Seawolves with the ball. They lead by 2 as we get to the 8-minute mark left to go in the game. And Western goes the rest of the way without their star forward, Terrence Glenn, who's fouled out. Chris White has got to play big now off the bench, the young guy. Double teaming. Here's Walker, another open 3. Boy, they got lucky. He's missed a few now. He's had open shots too, but missed a few lately. He's right on target, but a little bit too strong and off the back rim. Wheadon, Nelson, inside to Veal is back in. White, and now it comes to Long. Dribble drive. Give it to Nelson. Open, back up, jumper. Bingo, 3. Bolton's hit 3 threes this half. Has 10 points in the half, 15 in the game, and you can see the Western Oregon bench up and applauding down to our right. 65-64. Western Oregon by 1. Lucky number 711 on the scoreboard left to go.
And that's Colton Nelson's a revelation tonight.
Gill, not good. Tip, Walker, not good. Tip, not good. They get another rebound. UAA gets all the rebounds. Quarter to Casey Robinson, 3, not good. Rebound tap, they get another rebound. Western Oregon with a pitiful rebounding effort. Oh, there's the layup. Well, if you're going to give them 10 shots, eventually somebody's going to score.
Yeah.
That was pitiful. 6:39 left to go. You can't win games if you can't not. They had chance after chance after chance to get the ball back. Foul here coming against Alaska Fairbanks. Gibcus just kept pushing. Finally, the official just had to call it. 10-team fouls. That means Nelson will go to the line to shoot 2. And that last exchange, Alaska Anchorage had shot after shot after shot. They kept missing. In a 1-point game, you'd think, well, sooner or later, the defense is going to get a rebound and have a chance to go in front. Well, the defense would never get a rebound. Timeout with 6:29 left to go. Western Oregon fans, before each home game, make sure to visit Yang's Teriyaki, serving Western Oregon for over a decade. You can find Yang's just off Monmouth Avenue on the south side of campus. Yang's Teriyaki, a proud supporter of Western Oregon athletics. 25th Athletic Auction will be held Saturday, May 7th at the Salem Conference Center. Make plans to attend. For more information, be sure to visit the website, which is www.WOU-Wolves.com. Baseball won today 5-2 against Lewis and Clark State. They play St. Martin's tomorrow to wind up a 4-game stand in the Lewis and Clark State tournament. They have their league opener doubleheader against Central Washington on March 5th. So there's quite a gap from this weekend to March 5th when they play again. Softball will play next week on Wednesday at Corbin. That'll be their next game. Track and field, Western won the men, won their 4th consecutive title. 147.83 was their score. Western Washington 143 points. And 143. Women, Seattle Pacific won their 9th consecutive title. And Western Oregon finished 4th in the women. All right, here's Nelson at the free throw line now for 2. We're going to be here now a while with fouls because the officials are calling lots of them, and there'll be 2 shots every time the whistle blows from here on. Nelson hits a free throw. This is Colton's. I wonder if this is a season high for him. This is the most points he's scored in a long time, I'll tell you that. He has 16. On the way and down, he has 17. So nice job by the big, likable guy from Klamath Falls. 67-66, Western Oregon by 1. But stay tuned, things change fast in this game tonight. Drew Robinson against the zone, slided inside, and here comes a foul. They're trying to slide the ball to Gipkus. Western fouled, and that means 2 more free throws. Boy, these fouls now, Kyle, can be deadly on you because every time you foul, you give up 2 free throw attempts.
And see, Alaska Anchorage is 73% on the year. Western Oregon just 70%. So you have to hope that your high percentage shooters are the ones shooting them.
Gipkus only 62% on the year, but nice form on that one to get it right down and tie the game. Liam, L-I-A-M, gets them both. So a foul. You just cannot commit foolish fouls now with a double bonus situation because it can really hurt you. 6:12 left to go. In that instance, it costs you 2 points, and it costs you the lead. Dribble drive long, gets to the goal, lays it in. Nice play.
And that was his first field goal. They've done a nice job guarding him.
Boy, really quick move, quick first step that time by Kyle. 69-68, Western back up 1. Gill, double team for the moment. And then gives it up to Walker and to Drew Robinson. They rotate the ball to Gill. Down to the baseline. Walker. Bench yelling for a push-off on that play. Drew Robinson, 8 on the shot clock. Long bomb Robinson, in and out, but Walker gets a rebound. See, this is what just kills Western Oregon. Now, I know we sound like a broken record on it, but it's just unbelievable how many times Western Oregon cannot get a defensive rebound. And there it is. They have Drew Robinson go to the hoop, lay it in. It costs them again.
Alaska Anchorage, just a mere 25 offensive rebounds.
25 offensive rebounds. That's unbelievable. Free throw not good by Nelson, and wow. We've got a collision between 2 players. I think they're going to call just out of bounds. There was a foul, but I think it was out of bounds when the foul occurred. Yep, that's what the official's calling. Out of bounds to UAA. All right, 4:58 left to go. I think it was a good call, too, because I think all the collision took place out of bounds after the ball went out. So it'll be UAA ball in backcourt. If Western Oregon loses, we'll spend a whole postgame show talking about the inability to get a rebound.
Yeah. Yeah, Alaska Anchorage. Brandon Walker has a double-double now, 31 points, 10 boards. Taylor Rohde just 3 rebounds away from a double-double.
Here's a bomb by Gill, it's perfect. Nice shot. Mario Gill, 13. 4-point lead for Alaska Anchorage with 4:36 left to go. Weed around the screen, a 3. Oh, that'll break it. He doesn't tie the record. He missed the shot long. Taps it back in. So Wheaton went 6 for 6, needed one more to tie the GNAC record and missed the shot. Now Alaska Anchorage has got things kind of going their way. They've got the ball, they've got a 4-point lead, and they're playing a team that can't rebound a lick. Long jumper Gill, rounded off, not good. You know, they've missed enough shots. Nelson got that rebound. They missed enough shots to give Western opportunities to get the ball, but Western just haven't been able to do it. Nice running one-hander off pressure by Wheadon. And Western's going to use a 30-second timeout here. 73-71, UAA by 2. Pac-10 finals today, Arizona State 71, Washington State 69, Oregon 82, hapless Oregon State 63, Arizona 87, Washington 86, and a terrific game. It was a really good game, right to the wire. I hope our viewers had a chance to see it. Would you pass that one down? Right at the end of the game, Arizona had the ball out of bounds. Washington had a last shot at it, but got called for traveling with 3 seconds left to go, down 1. So it's out of bounds to Arizona, and you figure, well, Arizona will inbound, Washington will foul, and then they'll go to the other end of the court, probably put it out of reach. Well, see, the kids threw this bounce pass into traffic underneath their own offensive basket and wound up going off an Arizona guard down of bounds. Suddenly, Washington's got the ball with 2 seconds to go and a chance to win the game. And then Williams, Derek Williams, a great forward, young forward for Arizona, blocked a shot out of bounds just before the final buzzer, preserving a 1-point victory. Defense breaks down, and Drew Robinson to the hoop to lay it in. UAA by 4, 75-71, 3:32 left to go. Corner Davis, collision in the lane. Davis hits a 3. This is about the only chance Western has now. They proved they can't rebound the ball, so they're going to have to shoot the ball from the outside and make shots to have any chance of winning tonight. Robinson in the lane. Good pass to the corner to Casey Robinson, but elects not to shoot this time. Walker, 75-74 UAA. We get to the 3-minute mark, and Walker cranks down another 3 unmolested. Wow. Nobody there. He has 32. What a shooting exhibition he has put on tonight. 78-74. Wheadon gets bumped. No harm, no foul, they say. Long, Nelson reverses the ball. Veal shoots a 3, and it's stuck in between the backboard and the rim, out of bounds to UAA. Second time that's happened today. It happened on a free throw in the women's game, which I don't think I've ever seen in my life on a free throw. Official timeout coming up, and UAA has got things going. Update us on stats here, Kyle, with UAA leading by 4, 78-74 with 2:40 left to go.
Alaska Anchorage, 41% from the field, 10 of 35 from long range for 29%, 16 of 24 from the free throw line. Brandon Walker, the leading scorer, has 34 points. Western Oregon shooting 48%, down from the first half when they were 50%, 24 of 50. 12 of 20 from long range, 14 of 22 on free throws. Blair Wheadon also in the 30-point range. He has 31. And Colton Nelson has 17 and 10 rebounds for a double-double. Again, the big stat, second chance points, Alaska Anchorage 35, Western Oregon 7. And an update on offensive rebounding, Alaska Anchorage 25, Western Oregon 13.
Second chance points, 35. Folks, I'll tell you what, you could look up in box scores around the nation tomorrow, and I can virtually guarantee you, you'll not see a number even close to that. 35. Not even close to that. And you can look at every box score of every game played today. 78-74 as we come out of the timeout now with 2:40 left to go. Really, although Glenn was not effective tonight, it really hurts to have him out of there the last 9 minutes of the game, because he is one guy who can get a rebound. And got a bunch of them here Thursday night. He had 15 rebounds here Thursday night. But fouled out early. I think it was about 8:40 left to go. Yeah. And UAA has completely dominated the board since that time. Bring us home. Robinson, Walker. Also done a poor job in getting a handle on Walker. You want to try to make sure Walker, being the hot guy, the guy that's scoring all the points, make sure that he doesn't get the open shot. But Western's not done a good job in covering him. 2:15 left, 9 seconds on the shot clock. Walker backing up. You better stay with him. Jumper, hit another one.
Goodness. Oh my goodness.
That was a great shot that time by Walker. 35 for Walker.
cannot play any better defense than that.
UAA by 7. Ball kicked out of bounds to be Western. Western's got a huge uphill climb now, down by 7 with 1:55 left to go. That was a terrific shot by Walker. 35 for Brandon Walker, who has just killed Western Oregon. Wheaton looks. Lob it into Nelson, give it back to Wheaton. Wheels down the lane he comes, count of it goes, it goes. He got fouled up in the air on a dribble drive to the basket, and Blair lays it in for his 33rd point. Walker 35, Wheaton 33. Two pretty good guards in this conference, really putting on a display tonight.
It has been worth the price of admission to see this game, this duel between these two players.
Wheaton now looks for his 34th point, 81-76. Need a free throw to make it 4 and got it. 34 for Wheaton, 81-77. Is it asking too much to get a miss and then an extra rebound? Shot not good. Yep, it's 2. Rhodey shot not good. No, maybe not. Nelson gets that rebound. 2 good shots for UAA, missed them both. Long open 3. Oh, he missed the wide open shot. And Nelson with a great follow. Wow, was that some follow by Colton Nelson. 81-79, 1:25. So Western's back in it. They were down 7, 5-0 run here to get the lead to 2. Defense chant the fans. UAA's been missing some shots. The question is whether Western can get a rebound if they do miss a shot. Here's Gill in the lane to the basket, lays it in. Good penetration, nice play, 15th point. 4-point game, 1 minute left. Freelander out of control and goes down, but he got knocked down. I'll tell you what, I swear, Kyle, he was going to travel on that.
Yep.
But he wound up, it looked like he was slipping and about to go down and travel, but there was contact, and so there was a foul, and it's on Gill. He's got this look on his face like, oh my goodness, how could this be? And Freelander will be at the free throw line to shoot 2. Wow. 83-79, free throw, in and out.
Gotta have these.
In the basket and out with 58 seconds left to go. UAA by 4. Trying to hand Western Oregon a damaging home court loss. Freelander hits this free throw, 3-point game, timeout, 32nd, I think, timeout. 83-80 UAA with 58 seconds left to go. It is a 30-second timeout. First game of the day, MSU Building 65, Western Oregon 57. So here's my question, Kyle. The Western Oregon women were virtually tied with Seattle Pacific with 4 minutes to go and lost. They were up 8 today with 10 minutes to go and lost. Is your father, who is the head coach, on suicide watch?
Yeah, you know, it's tough.
It is tough.
But I think the 2 things you take away from this game are how close you are to competing with the upper echelon teams. You know, you're really just 1 or 2 players away from being up there. Because, you know, they had a lead against Western Washington when they came here. You know, they had a lead against Anchorage when they were here. So, you know, they're right there. They just need that 6'2" that can just defend and rebound.
They need a post player. They really do.
And I think, you know, down the stretch, Billings had 5 seniors on the floor.
Here's a dribble drive to Peterson. They get a timeout. Boy, he was about to get trapped in the corner, and that's a good timeout. Called by Drew Robinson with 52 seconds left to go. To amplify your point, if Western could have taken one of MSU Billings' 2 big people, Kayla Ryan, who's an all-league performer, and then Beata Bach, who's had a really great season. Just take one of them and look at what a difference it would make in your team. Because you have to play, everybody has to, up front has to play out of position, because you don't have a center, a post player, or a 5, as some people refer to it. So anyway, Western lost to MSU Billings today, 65-57. Timeout here, 83-80. UAA with the lead. 52 seconds left to go. This is a almost a must-stop situation for Western if they're going to have any chance in this game, because the clock becomes such a big factor. And if they give up a goal here, they're in big trouble. They lob the ball to the corner to Rhodey, get it out to Walker, and now to Robinson. And they'll try to run the shot clock down. Western goes man-to-man defensively here. They try to put as much pressure on as they can. Walker, you don't want to foul now because it's 2 shots at the foul line. We're down to 10 seconds on the shot clock, 32 seconds in the game. Walker, stop and go. He wants to take the shot, fall away. Oh, he banked it in. Oh, that's one of those lucky shots that bank in, and that may be the killer. Freelander guns down a 3. Boy, a big shot there to counter and make it 86-83. We have given Walker credit all night for some spectacular shots, but the last one was one of those lookout jobs, folks. He just threw it up under pressure with the shot clock running down, and he hit the backboard and goes down. You bank in a shot from 25 feet, you're lucky. He has 38, by the way, on the night, 38 points. So now Western Oregon has got to either steal the ball or they've got to foul, because we only have 19 seconds left to go. The shot clock is dead, and UAA leads by 3, 86-83. Updated men's score, good game up at Bellingham. The home team, Western Washington, down 4 with 3:54 to go. That's not good news for Western Oregon, by the way, because Nazarene is 1 game back of Western in the standings, and they could jump up into a tie with them by upsetting Western Washington tonight, 62-58 with 3:54 to go. Upset in the league, MSU Billings beating Seattle Pacific 68-56, only Billings' 4th win in the conference season. Central Washington leads right at the end of the half. 40 seconds to go, they lead by 4, 45-41 against Simon Frigg.
And I was just informed that with that bank shot, Walker has now tied the record for most threes made in the conference game.
Wow.
With 10.
10 threes. 86-83, UAA ball in backcourt. Robinson can run the baseline, which he does. Lobs it in. Now they're going to have to foul, and they do. It's Wheadon pushed, and Robinson will go to the line with 18 seconds left to go. That's all you can do. Here's where the double bonus comes into play and is a huge detriment to the team that's behind, because they have to foul, and because it's 10 team fouls or more, that means 2 shots at the line. Drew Robinson makes 1. It's a 2-possession game. He does, and it is his 5th point. 87-83. UAA with 18 seconds left. Last home game for Western Oregon. They're on the road next week, Tuesday night at Northwest Nazarene, who's playing very well, and then Thursday to wrap it up at Central Washington. They're in the playoffs, so next up. Robinson hits them both, and Anchorage leads by a commanding 5 with 18 seconds left to go, 88-83. Anchorage is going to pressure all over in backcourt as Nelson gets ready to inbound. They want to make Western Oregon take as much time as possible. Freelander hurries to forecourt, gives the ball a long circling, now to Wheadon, way out front around the screen. Class got to force the shot. It's off the rim, not good. Rebound by Long, 5 seconds. 3 from the corner, not good. Anchorage going to win. 3, 2, 1. Freelander shot, no good. Game over.